Fabián Cereijido. I'm an artist from Argentina. I lived many years in Mexico City, 8 years, as an exile from the military in the 70s. And then I came to the States, and I've been here for the 20 years and the last 5 years. But that was in New York, and then the last 5 years we've been living here in San Diego, where I'm going for a doctorate, other than making my art. Well, but initially I was a painter, sculptor, and slowly I slid into video, and now I do video installation mostly. I'm interested in sort of mutual relationships and everyday situations, and somewhere in the end of the 80s, video became a much more natural vehicle for something that is everyday-ish. The last series that I worked on in these video installations, they center around a dress and sort of subjective or imaginative ways of traveling from place to place. I work with milk, so I make these projections onto milk, and for instance, in the last piece, I simulate that I appear in the milk of a vase that is placed in the gallery, and since it was filmed on milk, my face seems to be coming out of this milk, and I greet the public. So and all I say is that I just arrived in, and then the city where I'm in. It has to do a little bit with having left as an exile when I was young, because I find that in this mutuality, in looking at strangers, that you refine a sense of, if not belonging, of engagement. And so I've been very attracted to that type of situation, the dialogue, approach, looking into each other's eyes. Milk has that, all liquids in a way have these continuities, this way of connecting with something bigger. You imagine that a patch of water outside is somewhat connected to the ocean, that the ocean is one, and so on. But milk in particular has this element of intimacy because of the bodily fluids and breastfeeding and so on, but also of these cosmic element with the sort of elemental whiteness that seems to be like sort of primer, sort of like basic stuff or basic stardust. And so I started to work with milk around that notion. Also, something that was very poignant for me is that when I started making the videos of traveling in milk, I discovered that when you submerge yourself in milk, you open your eyes, and it's nice. Open your eyes if you do it, because milk is very gentle on the eyes. And so you open your eyes and you expect to be in this sort of whiteness, but no, it's completely dark. It's completely dark. And so that's a register that I like also, that milk has all this nurturing and like giving and soothing and blah, blah. But it has a dark center. It has, with its cosmic undertones, also this mystery and menace to it. And so it is a way of creating something that is traveling in a nutritious, interesting medium rather than on the roads and dealing with people who check your passport